Clumper? Do you have Clumper? It's an app for your phone or your computer. You become part of the Clumper community. You can watch all 40 turd journeys and Savage Dicks. You ever watch Savage Dicks? That's on Clumper. It's not what it sounds like. Well, it kind of is, but it's about more than that. And there's like some Savage Dick turd journey crossover. It's hilarious. I'm like, wait, on Clumper? Yeah, you got to download Clumper for turd journey. Savage Dicks. Clumper? Yeah, Clumper. Oh, shit. They have Clumper docs now. They have Clumper docs. There's this one called 1 Out of 9 about this guy's cat dying. But it's not just about that. It's about more than that. It's about his cat dying, but it's really about him failing. It's pretty good. And it's got a surprise ending. Spoiler alert! Yeah, it turns out the cat gets better and the guy gets sick. Clumper docs. Clumper. I'm like, I don't know how much time I got left, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't do things. I don't do stuff. I don't know why I don't do stuff. I kind of know why. All right, example. I got an opportunity to see the Rolling Stones. I was given tickets to see the Rolling Stones the first date of their last stadium tour, San Diego, right? The first day, I was given tickets on the field. And the day I was given those tickets, my first thought was like, fucking parking's gonna... That's gonna be a clusterfuck. Parking down there in an arena. Are they even equipped for that? Do they have lots? What's up down there? What? And my friend Dean was like, oh, we're going. It's the Stones. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't, all right. But then I had to examine, why didn't I want to go see the Stones? And there was like there's a couple levels of excuses. Like part of me was like, well, you know, Bill Wyman's not playing bass anymore, so they're not really the Stones. He hasn't played with them for 20 years. That's like saying, like, I haven't bought a Stones record since Brian Jones died. It's just not a viable excuse. So then I thought about it more and I realized, like, oh, you know what it is? It's because they're old. Now, I'm not being an ageist, right? I just didn't want it to be sad. I have a lot of belief and faith and love for the Rolling Stones. They are bigger than life. They're my favorite band. They've been there for me forever. They need to stay the Rolling Stones. I can't go to a Rolling Stones show and be like, oh no. I can't let that happen. I was concerned. I was actually concerned for the Stones. I'm like, I don't even think they should be doing it anymore. But we went. Dean and I went, parked on the 4th level of the structure. And we get down to the field, and everyone, there's people all ages. Dean's looking around, a lot of reading glasses out. There were guys older than me, guys my age, young people, because they're the Stones. Greatest rock and roll band in the world. Mythic, the Rolling Stones. I think I was the only one there who was concerned. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know. I'm a little worried. Everyone's like, yeah, and I'm like, So, I was really worried. So the opening band does their thing. Then they bring them out, the Rolling Stones, and they all come out, and I'm like, And so then there's Keith. Keith's doing a good job of being Keith at 72. His hair is natural color. He's not dangling shit from it anymore. He's looking good. He's doing a few of these. Couple of these. But not pushing it. Doing a good job. From what I could see of Charlie, he's looking good. He's solid, gray hair, solid on the drums, looking good. Ronnie's a problem. Ronnie's a problem. His hair's dyed. He's running around. It's a little embarrassing, but he's the kid. He's 68, so we didn't give Ronnie a pass. Now, if you're a real Stones fan, I believe that some part of you just tolerates Mick Jagger. All right? You know he's important, he's the Rolling Stones, but you know, it's Mick Jagger. So when Mick came out, it was different. Like, Mick comes out, and right away he's like, And like, part of me was like, oh my. Isn't he a little old to be? Like I was like, I don't know if he should be doing that. That man his age. I was embarrassed, you know? But then, like, I settled into it. I'm like, well, he's Mick Jagger. He does that. If anyone's going to do that, let Mick do it. So I settled in, and I was like, all right, okay, it's not sad. It took him like 3 songs to pull it together, but I like that. It's sort of like rock and roll's dirty. It's fucked up. Let him figure it out. So by the 4th song, I was up on my chair like, yeah, you know. But then something happened. Well, it was kind of rough and beautiful at the same time. So they're gonna do Moonlight Mile from Sticky Fingers, challenging song for the Stones at any age. He's gotta do falsetto, it's a slow song. They put him way out in the audience on his own platform, Mick, with a guitar. I think the other guys were kind of concerned. They were like, you know, and I'm watching him, and he's doing it, and he's hitting it, man. He's hitting the falsetto. It's working, like he's in it. And out of nowhere, I just start crying. I'm crying. Like I look like one of those black and white photographs of those like 16-year-old girls in the 60s. Like tears are running down my face. And right in the middle of that moment, something horrible happened. They got the big screen and they go right in on Mick's face, like right here. And there it is, 50 feet big. And I'm like, oh God, why are you doing that to Mick? You could see everything, all the lines and the dyed hair. I'm like, dude, stop it, take it down. And it was sad. I was like, this is so horrible. Why are they doing that? And I just kept looking at him. And all of a sudden, it like just hit me. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This is amazing that these guys are still doing those songs now with all this experience and pain and wisdom and just life behind them. Brings a depth to it that wasn't there before. It's fucking unbelievable. They're still the huge rolling, it's like beautiful. I mean, because I started thinking about it, it's like, it's a lot riskier for those guys to be doing this shit now than it was in 1972. I mean, in 1972, if Richards was like fucked up on heroin and he fell into a Marshall stack in the middle of the show and they had to cancel it, half the audience would be like, fucking Keith. Man, he was so fucked up. They couldn't even finish. I love it. They didn't care. But now, like, they're old and they're doing this shit and they're running around. Like, there was points where I'm like, come on, take it easy, fellas. Don't go crazy. Because Mick's running. He's running from side to side. And I was just like, slow down, because what if it was like, he was just like, yeah. Keith, help me, Keith. Oh, God. It's happened. It's happened. Like, if that happened, an entire generation of people would just be out there going like, fuck, it's over. Mick is down. We're dying. We're dying. He didn't go down, though. He did not go down. They stayed. They stayed the Rolling Stones. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Not proud of it, but Dean, my buddy Dean, he's in his 50s, too. He's 50. And we watched the whole concert, and then they left. And we knew they were going to do one encore, right? So me and Dean are sitting there, and they come back out, and they go into Satisfaction. And I swear to God, at the same time, we look at each other, and we're like, let's go. Let's do it. Let's beat the crowd. And like Dean lit up. He's like, yeah, let's go. So now we got a mission. You know, we're running. We're like, let's go. And like we get out. We got to get out of an arena. And then we hear him go into You Can't Always Get What You Want. And we could hear that they brought on stage like an entire choir. And I'm like, oh, shit, a choir. Dean's like, we can hear it. Just keep going. We get up, we run up the stairs, we get to the car, and we're driving down. As we're pulling out of the garage, we see the crowds break. Just this like wave of people coming out of the arena, and we're like, shit, do it! And we get out, and we get on the highway, and we beat the crowds free and clear. But sadly, I think that might have been the highlight of the night. Like, I think it might have been better than the concert. Like, we enjoyed the concert, but we could not have been more excited. We're like, dude, we're out. We're out. That concert was amazing, but we're out. We're driving. Put a Stone CD in. Let's put a Stone CD in. Play Exile. That concert was good, but it's not Exile. It was a good moment. Sometimes you do get what you want. I don't know why I'm hung up on this mortality thing. I don't know why. I think it's because like I had a near-death experience like not too long ago. I almost died. I went running, and I hadn't done it in a while. You know, and it was scary. It was touch and go, as far as I could tell. It was very close to death. Like, I don't know what you do, but like, I don't exercise that much. I may look like I'm in shape, but I'm not really. I go through long periods of time where I don't exercise at all, and it takes a lot to get me to exercise. I don't know your life or what happens with you, but with me, the exercise thing is like, it's like 3 phases that have to happen before I actually exercise. Like, phase 1, usually it's just me sitting at home, alone, doing nothing, and out of nowhere, I just look down, and I go, oh, fuck me! God damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? God damn it, why can't I just exercise? It's bullshit. Like, I gotta get back in shape. I gotta get back in shape. Then some part of your brain is like, what do you mean back? Like, somewhere in my mind, I think that, like, there was a period in time where I was hitting the gym like 3-4 times a week. I was running, hitting weights, so I was a little ripped. But in reality, I don't think that time ever happened. I don't think it ever existed. I think it's a mythology I've created for myself to judge myself against when I want to, hate myself because I have a little bit of time on my hands. So that doesn't always get me out. And then there's the next phase, which is you wake up and you're like, the only way I'm going to do it is if I get some new shoes. I got to get new shoes. Those shoes don't even work anymore. I got to get new shoes. You got to get the magic shoes. There's no magic shoes. There's no shoes that wake you up because they put themselves on your feet and started the process. Hey, what's going on? Wait, pants. We need pants. So you get the shoes, you put them in the closet, and you see them when you get your other shoes. And they're sort of like, are we doing it? And you're like, shut the fuck up. We'll do it when I want to do it. That's how I talk to my sneakers. I don't know who you are, your life is. But the way it has to happen, the way it happens to exercise really is like you have to be seized by the need to do it in a moment. Like the spirit has to move you. Just sort of like, I gotta go, I gotta do it now. And you do have to do it right then because that's your portal. That's your window back into doing it. You gotta do it when that hits you. And it hit me. It was 2:30 in the afternoon and it was 102 degrees outside. Now I hadn't run in like 2 years. I didn't let that stop me. I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. I can run. So I put on my magic shoes and I grabbed my driver's license for easy tagging. I don't know about you, but I always take the driver's license. I got my iPhone. I'll get outside. I'm like, oh shit, I better get the license if I go down. Because they're not going to crack an iPhone for a terrorist cell. They're not going to do it for a mid-level celebrity dead on a hill. Better take the driver's license. So I'm out there running the hills. I'm doing hills. I haven't been out there. I don't even notice how hot it is because it's so hot. Like sweat's not even building up. And I get about 10 minutes in. All of a sudden, like my hands go numb, and I'm like, "What's happening?" And then all of a sudden, I can't feel my arms, and I'm like, "This isn't good." And then my heart starts going, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" I had to take a knee. I had to take a knee outdoors and appeal to a God that I don't have. And say, this doesn't happen here. This doesn't happen outside. He said,